has a very wild imagination. And he is very blessed because no matter what happens to him or where he is his entire life, I know he will never be bored. Because if he's just sitting, he's not just sitting. He's not just sitting on the floor or sitting doing counting. He's in a magical land with robots and alligators, and you wouldn't think that you can make that out of a couple crayons, but he can do it. He is so enthusiastic about everything that he learns, and he has a lot of favorites. He proclaims favorites a lot, and then he takes those favorites and he puts them into his imagination games, and he leads the show here, and all the other kids are running around playing the same games that come out of his incredible brain. And he also tends to be so passionate about the things he loves that he took to adding each thing to his name. So my Master of Imagination Award is presented to Jude Theodore Ajimat Enteng Kamisote, Soccer, Jenga, Blade, Taekwondo, Tennis, O'Clock, Waffles, De Leon, Ba. Recognition of your magical ability to create a whole new world with anything from a sandwich to a crayon to thin air. Here you go, Jude.
Good job, boy. That's my boy.
Our next award is for a little fellow who, no matter who he's talking to in class, is their best friend. This guy, I have seen him, if he's sitting in a chair that he really likes the color and another child's upset about it, he will get up and offer the chair. If he's seeing the child is sad with a frown, he will go over and put his arm around them, pat their back and tell them it's okay. If there are two friends fighting, he will do some peer mediation. If there's something he has that a friend wants to play with, he will share. If there's something even one of the teachers needs help with, he will come over to us too. Because of that, I am awarding the Finest Friend Award to Oliver Grauman in recognition of your humongous heart and continuous caring for all of your friends here at Toad Tree.
Peer mediation, that's great.
Should be a teacher.
Counselor.
Our next character is just that, quite a character for us here at Toad Tree. And while he came only a year ago, I could not imagine this place without him. And now I'm going to have to imagine this place without all of these kids, which I don't want to do. But he is part of the heart and soul of Toad Tree. He went on vacation last year at the beginning of the summer, and he came back, and we were at the park, and he was just like, no, they're not Toad Tree. This is Toad Tree playground area. Toad Tree, our guys, we're the best. And ever since then, he has been making us laugh with all kinds of very incredible lines. I wish I could tell you all of them. I couldn't even write down all of them, but a couple of them that stick out in my mind especially are at snack time after he eats, he has been known to say, hey, I got $10 from the Tooth Fairy. Can I have an extra cookie? Once he saw $5 on one of our desks, brought it over and said, hey, I got $5. Can I go play over there? Can I go play with that? Then there was the occasion when I was helping the kids in the bathroom, and I was helping a child, instructing them something about washing their hands, and he's standing there doing his business, and he turns around and says, are we having a conversation here? And a last goodie was at our opposite day backwards races. When they were all on their mark, ready to go, he calls out, winner gets the girl! gets away with it.
Uh-huh.
So, our class comedian award is presented to Nikki Perot in recognition of your hysterical, wonderful
That is my boy.
And our next fellow has been helping me out since I got to Tocho with his incredible ideas. He will come up to me with ideas for what we should learn about, and I have done themes based on his suggestions. Ladies and gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen. No! He has come up with ideas for field trips, for activities, for projects, for art, for things we can do in the class together. And I've used many of his ideas. And it always seems that these incredible ideas, like Superhero Week, like field trip to the fire station, like getting a bunch of different things together that we've been talking about and making a big party about it. All of these ideas, the most brilliant ones that he cannot wait to share with me, always seem to come to him during nap time. And, you know, I'm always there, oh, really? Okay, but maybe you should go lay down. But he's got his finest moments during nap time, his finest ideas. So our Ingenious Idea Inventor Award is presented to Lorenzo Mir in recognition of being my junior teacher and lesson planner extraordinaire.
Wow!
Samantha, our only girl. By the way, when we were doing our picture, she was dubbed Princess Ranger by the boys.
Wow!
This group of children is known as Princess Ranger and the Lady Killers. And that does not mean that they're going to kill ladies, but that they look so handsome that when ladies see them, they will faint on the floor. So these are Princess Ranger and the Lady Killers. And for Princess Ranger, whoop,
Not yet!
for Sammy, you get the award for the most superb storyteller because you are always telling fantastic stories. You have wonderful words and beautiful stories. And since the day I came, when she was not even 3 years old yet, she would tell me when it was time for us to sit down and I would have the kids dictate to me and tell me a story and I would write it down. Hers would always have the most detail, the most characters, the most adventures. She can always tell us all about what she's been doing and make a really fun story for her friends to listen to. So that's why you get the Storyteller Award.
Bravo!
Has kept the same passion since I got here, and I don't know many adults who can keep a passion or something that they like as much to such an extreme as Dara can. And if you think of how much your life changes from when you are 2 to 5 years old, it's pretty incredible that you could still be so all about one thing and be the expert at it. And for Dara, it's dinosaurs. Whenever I go to the library, there are hundreds of books about dinosaurs. I always pick dinosaur books for him, no matter what we're learning about. We even have Tyrannosaurus Dad for Father's Day week, and I'm always thinking, I need to find a dinosaur book for Dara. I need to put a dinosaur in there. So he gets the Dinosaur Expert Award.
Yay!
That's my boy.
And Joseph is... Wait, Joseph, wait. I'm sure you have all experienced Joseph greeting you at the door. Yours already.
Of course. Joseph is always.
All right,
The cruise director.
Ladies and gentlemen, with your hands in your lap. Okay, to know when we're getting our windows washed. He is the one who knows if we find a sock, if we find a cup, if we find a stuffed animal or a hat. He knows who it was. If something's missing from my desk, this is something that happened recently. I didn't know where it was, not a single other teacher in the whole place knew where it was. Joseph said, oh no, it was in the apartment. Melena took it to the apartment. No, nobody remembered that happening. Sure enough, I don't know how he knew, but he knew. He knows what's going on here. He is the master of this place. And I have to say, if anybody runs the show as much as Melena here, it's Joseph.
Yeah!
So, the award for our official host of Totri goes to Joseph because he has been fulfilling the role of Mr. Totri since I've ever been here, welcoming everyone to come to
Bravo!
Somebody gets Jude stuff.
You need to train somebody.
It's your turn, Miles. Now, wait. Now, Miles has a very incredible skill for guessing. And when we had our detective, and we had baby pictures for everyone, Miles seemed to guess more correct than any of the teachers or any of the kids. And with everything else too, whether it's an experiment that we're doing and we're guessing about what's going to happen, whether it's a story and we're guessing what's going to happen. I'm going to wait for you guys. I know we're excited, but no one can hear, and no one can clap for Miles if you guys are all being so loud. Okay, so he gets the Dynamite Detective Award in recognition of using clues and his super brain to be the best guesser in class. Oh. And when I came to Totri, Connor wasn't in the room yet, so I got him as soon as he turned 2.5. And so I started with him when he was just holding pencil, holding a crayon. Somewhere along the line, he became a better artist than me, coloring so beautifully, so detailed. When we did a project for Australia, he used all the correct colors of the animals and looked at the pictures in the book. And it's really special to me that someone so active, who loves to play and loves to jump around, can also enjoy sitting down for ages to really take his time and make beautiful, beautiful projects. So our totally marvelous artist award is for Connor for his wonderful, colorful, beautiful masterpiece.